Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are back with more Unreal World today, continuing our conquest of the Njerpez. And as you can see, if we check out the map here, the Njerpez have suffered quite a few losses recently. We've been doing pretty good, not as good as I had hoped, but no battle plan ever goes quite as expected, I think. So, relatively okay. I mean, I haven't died yet, so that's good news, right? But if we look at all the white X's here, these represents villages that we have destroyed. We have murdered all the inhabitants, and essentially the villages belong to us, including all the loot, all the buildings, and the animals who will at least submit to me. But speaking of animals, I have currently come to this settlement here. It's very dark, and I'm looking for my cows. I know they're tied up to one of these trees because I left a note, but it's too dark for me to see them. So the plan is to grab the cows and get out of Dodge, at least for a while. We're taking a vacation. No, I'm kidding. We're going to recruit a brand new army. In fact, in the most recent episode, we attacked 2 settlements, and I was really hoping we could get 3 and maybe 4, but we just had a really tough fight. I mean, I've come to the conclusion that it's not the culture's fault that we're, our allies' fault. It's just that the enemy is especially strong. They're fighting on their own territory. They're very heavily populated in a lot of these villages, because like I say, this is their main cultural center here. So, but we are not giving up. It just means we've got to be extra careful with the armies that we do recruit, and we've got to go up there and hit the areas more often. So, if we look at the Kamalanian culture, the white X's in this culture represent villages that I've recruited from. And the reason I mark them is because I know that once you've recruited people from a village and they get killed or you don't pay them, something like that, you're not going to be able to recruit people from those villages again. So it's just I write off the village once I've recruited a few people and we go on a campaign. But we've still got 6 villages left, so I figure let's go talk to the Kamalanian culture and maybe we can actually finish off what remains of these villages over here. Alrighty, well, we have arrived at the very first Kamalanian village over here. I made sure to start at the leftmost village, and we're going to work our way here, and then boom, zip down to our enemy. Hopefully there's enough allies at these 6 villages to give us a fightable army, Now, I've recruited a couple of guys here already, and unfortunately, I think that's about all there is. So this is not really off to a great start here. I've just got one old man and this guy here, this white shirt guy here. Let's take a look at him. I doubt these guys have anything. Oh, he's got a spear and the 2 salmons I just gave him. And this guy's got a knife. Well, you know what? That's good enough. But you can see I grabbed all my cows too, so I've got about a half dozen cows with me. Oh, and every one of these animals is loaded up with just a ridiculous amount of stuff, So I have brought everything, well, not everything, because we got obscene amounts of loot still laying back at the in the enemy's territory. But, I mean, we could do any trading. I'm definitely on the lookout for dogs or pigs or boars. I don't really need any more cows. In fact, there's another village over in the Njerpez that still has a whole pen full of cows that I haven't gotten to. I think it was this one. One of these down here. I've got them all marked properly, but haven't gone through recently. Nonetheless, like I say, I'm just being extra careful and really scouring all these villages to make sure that I recruit every able-bodied villager who's willing. Well, we just bagged Orlando Bloom, also known as Legolas. This guy always looks like Orlando Bloom to me. But I've gotten quite a few army recruits here. Let me just give him what he needs. And I'll show you how many I've gotten here. All right, he's a hungry fellow. I'm being very stingy with the food we give out right now. But look at that army. Oh, yeah, most of the guys right behind me are. Well, they're old men, but we've got a few young guys in there too. And we just, like I said, got Mr. Orlando over here, so he's with us now. But the army's getting substantial. I actually discovered another village over here while I was searching through or moving along the line. So we've got 2 more left after the one we're in. I don't think we're quite done. Whoops, we're quite done with it. but I'm going to mark it. Oops, there we go. And the RE stands for recruited, so I know. Because I like to also mark villages if they have dogs or something for sale. This one's got sheep for sale, so that's one of the animals I'm not really interested in. Sheep are fun, especially if you got the right mods. You can actually make your own woolen clothes and shear them and stuff, but this playthrough, we are just focused on the martial activities, the warlike stuff. So let's ask this gentleman. He looks like a fighter. All right, we just bagged a big boy. Welcome, welcome to the army of the Hammer of Njerpez. It's not really a good name, but that's what we're doing. All right, let's go ahead and hook him up with one of those trouts. Oh yeah, he's ready to go. So a lot of the food we've got is stuff that I've picked up from the villages that we've been destroying. In fact, I'd say most of it is either I've traded for it or we've captured it, because at this point, we're not doing a lot of hunting anymore. But if you are interested in a more survival-focused playthrough with a lot of hunting and trapping and stuff, I've got a whole bunch of other series down below linked in the description, so check those out. Also, if you just get caught up with this series and you're waiting for new stuff to arrive, that's a good thing to do too. But well, looks like this village doesn't have anybody else, so it's time to zip away. We've already marked it, so we can leave pretty peacefully. And on to the last two. So we've got 1, 2, and then that's it. I'm not going to spend any time like going down to another culture or anything like that. We're just going to hit whatever we can. And I am going to try to come to the farthest east over here. So we'll start with this one probably, then we'll hit north of this one. This spot right here, let me zoom in on this because I was baffled by this, and maybe we can look a little bit closer, but I made sure I wanted to open up whatever villages were over here so I didn't have to waste time once the army had been recruited. And this one, I cannot find the village. There is no village here in this circle. I swear I've opened up. There's no shadows. This dark green right here that's not the shadow. That's just a part of the thick forest, but I don't know. It's unexplainable. I can't find the village in that particular spot. Well, it is getting late, very hard to see, and even more so, it's hard to figure out which villagers I've recruited and which ones are already part of my army, just because we've got a lot of guys here. This might be one of the biggest armies I've recruited so far, because like I said, I was just determined to recruit from each one of these villages. Normally I'll stop when it gets a little too tedious or when it becomes, like I say, hard to figure out who's who, but right now, we are on like the 8th village, because I discovered another one while I was over here too. So 8th or 9th village. Oh my gosh, and they just keep volunteering. They don't know what they're volunteering for, but they are volunteering nonetheless. Okay, so that is literally probably the last guy there. I'm going to go ahead and, again, make sure to mark. I am very careful, and I try to be diligent when marking here. So you can see now at least every village I've discovered has a white X. So we recruited from almost what I believe to be the entirety of the Camelanian culture. There might be 1 or 2 hidden, in some of those darker spots, but we're probably not going to bother with them again. Next time I recruit, it'll either be from the Remi down here, because they're very populated, and I've still got more than half of their culture, or possibly even up here, the Kisi tribe too. We haven't done any recruiting from them, and they're close enough that we could certainly hit up some of these, coastal cities with the Kisi warriors, and we could probably even take out a few of these here too. But nonetheless, our goal is the very, very far east, so let's go. Okay, so we have arrived here at the most far easterly village. Now, I'm pretty sure too, this is one that popped up after the fact, so it's not a part of the main culture. And really all that means is it's probably going to be a pretty weak village. These little offshoot villages that kind of pop up outside of the main Kaumo or Njerpez culture like these, they're usually fairly small. Now, don't go into them thinking you can just attack it with 1 or 2 dogs and be good to go, because they're all good fighters. But anyway, now what we're going to do is zoom into a tile farther away from the village, and I'm gonna grab some food off of one of my bowls and tie up all the animals that I don't need, like the half-dozen cows I've got. And I'm also curious to see, as soon as I perform an action, these guys are going to start talking to me and tell me how much time they've got left. So let's just take a quick peek, because I am curious. Took a couple of days to go, so I just passed a turn by hitting the 5 button. That just allowed 1 tick of time to go, and as you can see, one of the people is talking to me. 2 days left. Now they're all gonna talk, and I will just go through this real quick. I won't make you sit through it, but I'll let you know what the kind of the rough time frame is we've got left. Okay, well, it was pretty quick. We do have a lot of guys, but they're all here for 2 more days, so we've got plenty of time. As long as this army holds up, we can attack this one and then easily head over to this one and hopefully get that 3rd one. If we accomplish those 3, then I'll be very happy. I don't have any idea what's going on with this spot. It's been long enough that if there was like a village there that got destroyed somehow, it would have just disappeared. But anyway, that's not the point. Let me go ahead and take a little bit of time to tie everything up, and of course, mark it so that we don't forget where my cows and stuff are. Whoops. Well, that's good enough. Doesn't have to be spelled right. Well, you know, as I was tying up all those animals over there, you can see the tree with all the bulls around them and stuff. It reminded me of a commenter who mentioned a possible tip that we can shorten some of the leashes we have, or essentially all of the leashes we have, down to a single 1-foot piece and use that to rope up the animals. Because if we look, I've got a 15-foot leash for each one of these, which weighs a pound. Okay, so that adds up. Obviously, when I've got a dozen dogs, that's a lot of weight just in basically leashes. And if I reduce it to a 1-foot size, which obviously we can do, that makes it 1.1 ounces, which is a huge reduction. So I want to test this because it's a brilliant idea. I never thought of it. And if it works, I don't think maybe I should do it, you know, because I've got this 14-foot piece. That's where I got the 1-foot. I could do that real quick to for all the dogs, although it wouldn't be real quick. It'd probably take a little while, because remember, all these dogs are starving too, so they're not going to take orders from me. If I unleash them, they might choose to run away, and it would be a pain, but we'll see what we can do. Like I said, let's at least test it with this bull. So I've got the bull on the 15-foot leash. This is the bottom one here. The bull is named Close. I've been very pragmatic with the naming of my bulls and stuff, and I just name whatever items I've pushed onto them. So this guy, Mr. Close, is going to be unleashed. I hope he doesn't run away. He's right next to me. That's him right there. Now we're going to go immediately back in and use the 1-foot piece to leash him. Oh, Close is now put on a leash. A 1-foot leash. Dude, that is amazing. Such a good idea. Okay, so I suspect, or I presume that it's like totally functional in every way. Yeah, we can tie it to the tree, so now I don't have that cow with me. Oh, that is brilliant. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that, because that's going to be a pretty substantial amount of weight. Let's just count real quick. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, that's 14 pounds roughly, unless I miscounted. I might have. But anyway, so I actually might have exactly as much as I need. But like I said, I'm not going to make you guys sit through this one. Let me go ahead and get all of these links shortened and attached to the proper dogs. Okay, we are on the last dog here. He's over here tied to this tree. All these guys over here have 1-foot leashes, but let's finish this off so we can engage with the enemy. But this was a great tip. I'm really excited for this. All right, so we'll pick up the dog in Terrari, And I make sure I'm right next to him, as you can see. Now I'll unleash him, and it hasn't been a problem at all. They've all worked perfectly because I don't give them any time, you know. I don't unleash him and then go walk around the yard. I just immediately go back into the inventory, grab the 1 foot piece, and leash him back up. And we've got him. So that's it. I can grab all of them. Look at that. Altogether, that doesn't even weigh a full pound because we said there was, what, 14, 15 of them? That's amazing. So I'm dropping all the ropes right here. I got my food, my ropes now are right here, some water. But the cows are tied up. We've marked this spot, and I'm carrying a bunch of really short leashes around. But hey, they work, right? They do work. So that's amazing. Yeah, that definitely dropped my weight, obviously, by about 14 pounds. So let's, oh man, I've got to zoom out, but I got to make sure I don't lose. There we go. We got the whole army with us. All right, let's move in. Let's see, where is it? It's just over here, a little bit further east. I see it. Okay. These little, like, secondary villages are hard to see because they kind of pop up as just tents and stuff. But hopefully we can move in from a clear opening, not in the forest. Okay, good, good. We are in a little pine mire. And we're going to ski up. I went stealth, so let's move in. They should be just, yep, there's the first kota right there. Let's keep moving. And we got the army behind us. Oh, look at that glorious army. Yeah, it's decent. Maybe it's not the largest I've ever had, but maybe one of the largest, like I say, in this playthrough for sure. This is a big one. There's a lot of guys here. Hopefully they can hold their own. And if you're just tuning in for the first time, don't worry about the old guys. These guys in gray, they are technically old men, but man, they fight ferociously too. So anyway, let's keep moving. We've got Njerpez to look for. See, not a lot of people. Usually by this point, if this was a regular village, they'd already be greeting us with their warmest welcomes. But these guys, there's one. All right, these guys probably only have like 4 or 5. Look at my army just charging. Go. Meet him. Go forward, army. Yes, I'm going to stand back. No need to shoot. This guy's going to get completely mobbed. Look at this. This will probably be a quick little attack here before we move on to the big village. Because I think of the ones that I pointed out earlier on the map, and this guy's putting up a fight. But this is the only one that's like a little colony village. Okay. I think he's down. Damn, that guy put up a fight. I'm pretty sure we didn't lose anybody, but oh, look at the old man down here. He just got shot at. He's charging in. All right, let's do a quick order. Get everybody charging too with him. All right, here we go. I'm going to place the cursor on this guy to the south. Now everybody is attacking him. And I'm actually going to kind of move away. Yeah, I want to back up. Oh, look, there's a guy coming in from the north. All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and wield our arrow. We'll just kind of wait. I'm just going to wait for him to get a little closer because I don't want to get between my men and their target. Oh, they're down there mobbing them. Hold on. I need to give out another order real quick. You see the guy down here? Yeah, nobody's engaged with him, so let me give that order. All right, there we go. They're all hostile. We can zoom out and turn back around. Here comes this guy. All right, he's getting close. Let's take a shot at him. I can probably zoom in. Yep. Headshot. Although there's no dogs between me and him. I'm still gonna go for the head. Nice, nailed him. Pierces his shoulder. You know it. We love those shoulder shots. 122 broadhead arrows. I probably could have dropped some of those off too, but you never know. That's like 20 pounds of arrows. Did he just shoot at my dog? His arrow flies past you. I think he was trying to shoot at me, but he just missed me. Oh, damn it. We missed him too. All right, let's move forward so the dogs can get at him. I don't want him taking shots at me. All right, that's perfect. I think somebody just shot. Maybe he took another shot. Not sure, but we've got a shot on him. Headshot. Okay, it hit him. Fighting himself. Oh, he just unwielded his bow. Yeah, it hit him in the shoulder again. He might not be able to shoot it anymore. Let's keep going. These guys are tough. Dropped him. All right, he's unconscious. Get at him, dogs. Get at him. What are you guys doing? You having fun? All right, so I think that they've destroyed the rest of these guys. Yep, they're going to handle that unconscious dude. Let's just quickly raid the buildings. Okay, a bunch of junk in here. Let me check the one to the north, too. I'm going to grab... Hold on, let's see what's on these guys' bodies. We will come back for this stuff, obviously, but... You know, I was going to say I need to pick up the arrows, too, but actually I don't. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, look at... Well, I was just going to say, look at this one. It's, it's pretty badly damaged. Alright, well, enough checking out loot. I just want to see what's in this building... And we'll check the tent. In my experience, these little one single place kotas, these little tents, they have never have anything in them. But there we go. So that place has been cleared. And like I said, pretty sure it was just those 3 or 4 guys. Actually, it was like, what, 5 guys? We lost a dude, though, didn't we? Oh, no. No, he's actually still alive right here. There's 2. There's 2 Kaumo down, an old guy and a young guy. Well, sorry, gentlemen. We're probably going to leave you behind. But anyway, time to move on to the next one. Oh, boy. Well, I kind of made a little bit of a mistake here, but it's not a big deal, honestly. I zoomed in and accidentally slept after that. I meant to sleep on the world map and then zoom in when we were ready to fight, but I did it reverse order by mistake. And I got a little bit of shut-eye. You can see it's early evening here, but the Njerpez actually came out. I guess they stumbled upon us and our army out here, camped out next to their village, so he is attacking us. There we go. He's coming at us. There's like 40 guys out here. Well, more like 14 guys, but nonetheless, this dude's heading at us straight up. All right, he's a brave soul. Come on. Go get him. Oh, and he's down. And he's going to be dead any moment. But, yeah, let's move in. Up, now he's dead. All right, let's move in. Because this village is not far. Like I said earlier, this is a full-fledged village. Yep. We got women folk. We got Njerpez warriors coming in strong. Many, many of them. All right, let's see. I'm going to move forward. Our army needs an order real quick. Let me get them focused on a target. Alright, I have sent them off in this direction, heading for this guy right here. I'm going to take a shot at this female directly ahead of us. I've got my broadhead. She is in sight, although she's a little bit far, but we've made farther shots than that. Oh, flew past her. No worries, no worries. We're going to knock another arrow and just keep... Oh, damn, dude just took a shot at me and missed, but... I hate seeing those arrows fly at me, you know? It's just always nerve-wracking. Alright, another shot at the female here. She is... She's got a couple of our guys behind her, so let's be careful. Oh, nailed her. Dead in an instant. Very good. Okay, so I've got another arrow knocked. We can move forward, I guess. Our army is still engaged, so I just want to kind of stay away from them so we don't catch any stray arrows. But let's kind of creep up to the north here just to see if we can't get any shots in. Oh, there's a lot of action going on. Okay, I've moved in a little bit farther. As you can see, most of the fighting's going on down here below me. I'm going to take a shot at this guy. I've got a pretty clear shot. My guy, he's not quite in the way, so this is the best shot I've had so far. Let's come at this guy. Headshot. Nailed him. Let's see. Whoa. Look at this. It says Dantrag attacks the Njerpez. Dantrag is one of my dogs. Damn, that makes me think there might be somebody right behind me. Hold on, let's turn. Or he might just be going after the guy I shot at. No, that's one of our warriors behind me. Interesting. Yeah, I think they were just automatically triggered by the fact that I attacked somebody. Anyway, we'll pull out a little bit. Like I said, I'm still not getting a lot of good shots here, but that's okay. Really what that means is our army is doing well. They're fighting really hard, so there's a lot of action. We don't have to, you know, but it's probably going to be helpful, especially if we want to preserve these guys. So I'm going to move forward a little bit and try and get in close. Problem is we do have such a big army. Here we go. Okay, I'm standing right next to a guy. He's probably engaged with something else. Let me see if I can't grab an arrow. Take a shot at this dude. Oh, he just moved a little bit. I can still get him. So we're going for this guy with the head right here. Headshot on that guy. Oh, crap. We hit our We hit our ally in the knee. He took an arrow to the knee, guys, and he swore in pain. He's still fighting strong. Damn it. Okay, I've got my sights set on this guy right here. Headshot going in. Now my endurance is crap right now, so we might miss most of these. Oh, I definitely overshot him. Fly straight at the Njerpez floor. Okay, we hit another Njerpez though. I think the guy next to him. Damn. Yeah, I feel like we've lost quite a few people. There are definitely some serious casualties in this fight, so I think we can push it. We're not done, obviously, but I'm hoping we can push at least one more village. So let me grab another arrow and see if I can get a clear target. Okay, it's hard to see it, but there's a Njerpez warrior just to my character's left. So I'm going to take a headshot at him. Obviously. Oh, that flew way off. Man, I can't believe it. I might as well just put my skis back on and just, you know, continually shout out commands. Because I don't know how much good we're doing. Oh, I don't need my skis. I need my spear in my hand. There we go. Yeah, because my endurance total, for whatever reason, just garbage. It's probably really thick snow here. Why am I not skiing? Oh, because I took the skis off like a dummy. Alright. Battle's in full swing here, and I'm fiddling with my skis. That's not good. Alright, so yeah, I see several people of our allies here not fighting, so let me send out an order real quick. Alright, we got a warrior just to the south. There we go. Okay, they're all keyed in on this guy right now. So let's zoom out. I'm going to flip around, and we'll try and leave the battle behind us. Yeah, we've still got a decent amount of people with us. There's still dudes following me, so look at that. The fire is still lit. Oh, that's kind of creepy, isn't it? Coming into one of these villages. Look, our guy's already snuggled up next to it. So they got a lit fire there. Let's see how big this village truly is. I see another structure down below. There's still fighting going on. I just saw a female Njerpez. Okay, oh, there's a child right there. One of the old men is chasing him around. God, such a horrific scene. It truly is, if you just think about what's going on here. But, okay, we got plenty of cabins. Lots of stuff. Let's see, but you just got to remember the Njerpez are the interlopers. They are, of course, the ones who don't belong here in this area. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of structures here. I don't see any animals, so that's interesting, but let's do another. Oh, wow, even more buildings up top. Damn. Okay, what's in this one? Hunting bow. Interesting, definitely some loot. Let's keep going around. I want to give my warriors, too, a chance to finish off any of the stragglers who might be around. Let's come back down, swing past the battlefield over here. Oh man. Zoom in, look at this carnage. There's a lot of fallen people here, and most of them are dead. I think there's one Njerpez warrior right here. Let me order everybody to attack him. Okay, there we go. We better move out of the way. I don't want to get shot by somebody trying to shoot him. Alright, so that is one heck of a battle scene, guys. And I think this village is pretty much done. Now, I'm not going to zoom out right now. We'll leave some people behind. I got to consolidate the army, but oh man, so if we ignore this circle for now, I'm going to have to go back through this land and figure out what the hell's going on with this spot, because there is literally no village up here. But anyway, we've got this one now, which is next. And no, it's not a satellite village, it's just we destroyed everything around it. So it's another seriously manned full village. But I think we've got enough people to take it on. They might be seriously wounded, but it's probably also going to be the final village for this army. So say goodnight to the Kaumo tribe, guys. This is probably going to be their last campaign, but they've definitely served us well. And I think this is probably a good spot to end today's video here. Of course, tune in for the next one, because we're going to jump right into it on that next battle. No hesitation. So I appreciate everybody who's tuned in for the series up to this point. Hit that like button for me if you're new to the channel. Hit the subscribe button as well, and I will see you all on the next one.